Well, hi, beloved. I hope you're doing well as you check in with this video. And it is Tuesday, June 6th, and you might be able to tell I'm actually not in Sacramento. I am in Wisconsin visiting my dad. I flew here yesterday on Monday and scheduled to come home on Friday. So appreciate your prayers as always for my dad's salvation and just my time with him. That it would be fruitful in the things the Lord's given. But I'm grateful for an opportunity to be here again. And I wanted to share with you as we looked at Colossians 1 this last Lord's Day, verses 21 to 23. I just want to highlight again the substance and really the central point of what Paul is saying there in verses 21 to 23 when he says this, and you who once were alienated and hostile in mind, doing evil deeds, he has now reconciled in his body of flesh by his death, in order to present you holy and blameless and above reproach before him. And this reality, this truth of us being reconciled, we who by God's grace have come to faith in Christ, He's reconciled us to Himself. And I made the point on Sunday, I just want to reiterate it again, that reconciliation is about the restoration of a right relationship with God, right relationship with our Creator. A relationship from which we were alienated in our hostility of mind, our rebellion, our sin against Him, which is manifest in all kinds of evil deeds and unbelief and wickedness. God's whole point in creating us, God's whole point in reconciling us is for a relationship with Him, to know Him, to walk with Him, to enjoy Him, and to live to His glory. And this is what He has reconciled us for. So I want to just encourage you to camp on that and to meditate on that truth. And really, in the context of Paul's whole letter to the Colossians, that's what he has burdened for them, is to continue to be focused on Christ and to set our minds on things above with Christ and in Christ, and to know Him and to walk with Him and to hold firm to Him by faith. This matter of being restored to a right relationship with God is, again, at the very basis of why He created us and why He has saved us. And in the book of Revelation, as we learn about the return of Christ and the coming of Christ and all that God will bring with the new heavens and the new earth, this matter of our relationship with Him is at the very heart, the very substance of it. Listen to how this is spoken of in Revelation 21, verses 1 to 3. It says, "Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth had passed away, and the sea was no more. And I saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a loud voice from the throne saying, Behold, the dwelling place of God is with man. He will dwell with them, and they will be His people, and God Himself will be with them as their God." And that phrase, that reality of God dwelling with His people, Him being our God, we being His people, that was His very intention when He first created everything and when He first created mankind in the garden, was to dwell with us. And so that's what He has saved us for, is to be restored to a right relationship with Him. I pray that you would be living in that hope, knowing that hope, being strengthened in that hope, growing in that hope, and striving to please God within the very substance of that hope, that He wants to know us. He wants us to know Him and to walk accordingly. So I'm praying for you in that way, even as Paul prayed for the Colossians, as he says in the earlier part of Colossians chapter 1. Well, be strengthened in those things. As always, there's a number of items on the calendar and things coming up in the life and ministry of our church body. I'll pray that you'll be able to be a part of all of them, and pray that you'll be knowing God's blessings as you move through this week. And looking forward to being together again this coming Lord's Day, as we'll continue to be in Colossians chapter 1, along with equipping hour before our worship service. And then this Lord's Day in the evening, we'll be meeting in our community group. So I pray that you'll be able to be part of all of that. Well, thanks for checking in. Richest blessings to you from Wisconsin. Lord willing, we'll see you this coming Lord's Day. Take care. Bye-bye.